What's up, guys? It's your boy, Dope Randy, back at it again with another video in the truck series. As this time we're going to go to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Active Pest Control 50 from Atlanta Motor Speedway. The last race we did was at Iowa for the M&M's 50, and in a race that we needed to be good for the playoffs, for the playoff push, we did that exactly as we was up front all day, held our own, and just watched other people just straight up kill each other, as we ended up getting a P3 and putting some distance in the chase in comparison to other people. Hopefully we can do the same thing here for the ATL, as the qualifying race is live, and at Atlanta, it's all about the draft. You can get from the back to the front pretty easily, so you'd like to qualify up front, make your job easier, but it's not the end of the road if you qualify in the back of the pack. So we get going. Get up to speed lap is pretty nice, actually. We get up to P2 with our teammate in the Cup Series, Cam Black 83. And I'm just going to push him for a little bit. Try to get away from everyone. But he goes really high. And he's going to allow me to get in front of everyone. As we're coming to 2 laps to go, as we hit a 79. And so, leading this caboose is probably not going to be the move. As I clip the seam and get really loose, and that's going to take us out of leading that train as we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go in the qualifying race presented by O'Reilly's #cheap-plug. As we're just going to fall straight to the back of the line. This lap is probably a wash. So we're basically just racing, just a race. As the 2x2 as DJ and Justin make contact, and then DJ makes contact, then Major and Cutter makes contact. A bunch of contact was made, wasn't there? As the 2 Team Randall's guys go first and second. And so I don't know whether I put this in the qualifying order, but meanwhile, as we wait to see what goes on, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and also comment down below. As I've been saying, we're gonna get to the better content soon with the playoffs for the trucks, for the Cup, and for Madden. When this video gets posted, the football will be pretty soon after that, so make sure you keep up with Dope Randy and hit the bell, and thank you all for watching. So we get 6th at that 30.797. Cam gets the pole. And so this is a pretty important race for the bubble. With this, there's 3 races left, and I'll put the standings up right now. But we have some really some really key players missing here, with Screb and Spank both not racing. And Luke and me, Luke, and Mega Ol, Scrub and Spank or not. That is pretty important. Pretty important. And so, with my gap to Spank back in P11, as that's been the point standings presented by... I blanked out for a second. Presented by Atlanta Motor Speedway. Hashtag cheap plug. With that gap, I feel like as long as I, just don't destroy anything, this could be the race where we clinch our spot into the chase. It could be. But you have to, protect. The doubleheader on Monday, which are the last two races of the regular season, that would probably tell me a lot. So as we go live, Luke, I think, just... Huh? That's all I gotta say, is just, huh? I think he lagged. Oh, I know he lagged. And then he just wide swipes our left reel. And there goes that. So much for the good trap position. Let's put back to P15. But the good news is, like I said in qualifying, you can basically go from the back to the front pretty easy heels with the draft. So, I'm not that concerned. So, 15th place. The three people in front of us are drafting. Well, now it's two because Mega just got extremely loose. But the two people in front of us are drafting, so I'm probably not going to get 14th. Or I'm probably just going to stay in 14th. As we have some pretty good speed in this Mark Coleman truck, Horizon Transport Silverado, for MHL, tried to make its first postseason appearance in NASCAR history. With a good result today, that could almost be certain as long as I start the next two races. So, 5 laps to go in stage 1. We're just trying to get to the end of this stage. Because I don't think I'm going to get a top 10. Because, I don't even see. I see 13th, 12th, and 11th. But I do not see 10th at all. However, we're catching these two that are kind of drafting with each other. But I don't know how. But... alright then. This is Cowboys for Life in the 92 truck. And he seems to be washing up the track. As he's lagging a little bit, with 3 laps to go. As I'm going to try to set up this pass. We get a good run. He doesn't give me the inside. but he lets us go. As we're now in 13th, and I necessarily don't want to pass Duck in P12, because the outside line at Atlanta is not the place where you want to be on a restart. However, we're catching them pretty quick. Well, not quick, but we're gonna get to them before this stage ends. As you see, we're almost on his tailgate. As the white flag is hit, 1 lap to go in stage 1, presented by Amazon, #cheap plug. And you can see we're going to be side by side with Doug on the final lap in turn 3 for stage 1. And I'm probably going to get around him until, boom, the stage ends. Thankfully it did, because I was going to get around him. I think I was going to get around him. And we fall back to P, and we stay in 13th. As we do get the inside, and we shall see how this goes. But I feel really confident in our truck right now. I was really liking how I could pretty much make up time anywhere I wanted to go. All by myself, but with the draft, this ought to be OP. So stage 2 is now live. We're going to try to get this inside line moving, and it should pretty easily, as we're already past 1. As we have contact, more contact. As we stay in 12th for now. There's only 8 laps in this stage, but however, I kind of want to be patient with this. Because stage 3, there's a long time, there's a lot of time in stage 3 that anything can happen. But I kind of want to be up there as well. As we get around Matt's for 11th, TJ hits the wall, loses momentum, catches Hunty. We get around both of them for 9th. And we're up to 9th, I should say. Mega's trying to get a run on us, but I kind of shut that down. As we're up to 9th from 13th. Trilogy threads the needle on Greg Tyrus in the 88 truck. Makes him go up, shoots up the wall. We're up to 8th. And then he's going to try to make it 3 wide. I find DJ on the bottom, and I'm gonna push him like it's Daytona. And we're gonna get around Cuddle for 7th. And we're gonna get around Trilogy, not yet. Not yet. Now we're gonna get around Trilogy for 6th. We might even get Cam for no. Here comes Trilogy back on the outside. I'm just following DJ wherever he goes. And we're going to get around Cam and Trilogy for 5th. As me and DJ are just moving up through this pack. In stage 2. I give him a tap, and I think he just gets too tight. Just kept pushing up the track, and I'll kind of lose my drafting partner as he hits the wall, loses all of his momentum. He's going to get it passed by TG, and Trilogy. So we're in fourth. We're chilling in fourth right now. And I feel like I've got the speed to try to get up there and maybe do something. With these top three. The stage 2 is almost coming to a close. We're coming to the white flag this time, as I'm now on his tailgate. As indeed we are coming to the white flag. One lap to go, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings, hashtag cheap plug. As TG has joined the party, and Major hits the wall, we're going to get around him. And we're going to do the hezzy to TG. And we're going to get third in the stage. And so we go from 13th to 3rd. We go from 13th to 3rd in stage 2, which is exactly what I wanted. As Rebel Kush is winning this race. And as far as the bubble drivers, Mega is 8th. Luke is 16th, I believe. And Scrub and Spank DNS. So that is huge. So as long as also with winning this race, as long as I get a good finish, we should be okay for the playoffs. After missing 2 races. 2 of the 15 races. So, here we go. We kind of get a squirrely start. But Justin, we get around him for P2. And then Rebel's going to give us the inside. Will it come down? No. We kind of drift up the track, though. And I get put in a 3-wide situation. As I'm getting passed left and right. But we're hanging on. And hanging on and hanging on. As we're still hanging on in 4th, now 5th. As we got 9 laps to go, I gotta get down to the bottom of the track immediately, but I don't know when and how I'm gonna do it. As there goes Hunty, Rebel! That was tight! As Rebel hits the wall, and then evasive action. We get down below, finally, but we lose 6 spots in the process. Hello! And then Trilogy is going to wash up the track. More contact, but that's okay. As I try to get a good run. As we see, we have Craziness TG makes contact with Justin. And we get held up in the outside line. The laps are ticking down and we keep losing spots here. I don't know if I like this or not. As I gotta go. I force TG3 wide. The opportunity was there. I just had to take it. And then Major's gonna Major's also gonna get around this hill. Finally, I see an opening on the inside, and we take it. We fall back to 9th place. And we're coming to 5 laps to go, so that was a shot. As we're going to get around Major for 8th. And the plan from now to the end of the race is do not leave that yellow line unless something happens. That is the plan. Let's just follow whoever's on the bottom. So we're up to 8th. And then we're going to use the draft to get around T-Bone for 7th. Cuddle went in on the inside. Luke ain't having any of it. I'm going to give Luke a nice tap. Tell him we've got to go. And then I keep giving him the tap. And then we get stuck. TG tries to go under, but I just can't resist with the momentum. We make contact. I've got to get down to the bottom of the track. Evasive action. Boom. And then I'm going to get pulled by that 40. We got 2 laps to go now. And we get beside of cutoff for 7th. I had to park the bus just to make the corner, so we're going to get a bad back straight. And then Major says, I have had enough, and I'm going to get hit. As we're coming to the white flag run up to go, presented by Credit One Bank, #cheap plug. And Hunty goes off in the grass. We get in front of Trilogy. There's 3 wide in the back. We're going to get a spot, courtesy of Cam. And then we might get another spot, courtesy of TG. In the 18, I think. Yes. Cuddle gets loose. I try to thread the hole. And we get 6th. Bet. And DJ Craze wins his first race of his truck career. Congratulations to him. And the number 4 Toyota Tundra. So that is what we needed. 6th place. After getting hit around like a pinata. We're not getting hit. We didn't get hit hard, we just made contact. And getting stuck on the outside for about 60 to 65% of stage 3. The money stage. That's okay. As far as the bubble, Mega is 2nd, Luke was 3rd, I was 6th. Spank and Scrib, D and S. So all 3 of us, that was huge for the bubble. With 2 races left, I should feel comfortable. Luke and Meg should feel a lot more comfortable as well when it comes to making the chase. The final 2 races are going to be ISM and Texas. Hopefully you will be around for those 2, but for now, that was the race. And thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see y'all for the next one.